How it's made. Today on How It's Made.
Pringles!
Now, Pringles are possibly the most delicious crisps since Walker's Ready Salted.
The thing about the Pringles is they are stackable.
Exactly. Every single Pringle. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Single Pringle.
Oh.
Every single. Oh my god. Chip flakes. Barbecue.
Cheap.
Chippers.
There's...
Every single Pringle has to be the same shape to make them stackable.
And they're also good for dipping in the sour cream inside.
Yes, they have a curved shape, perfect for scooping.
Similar to the platypus.
Similar to, possibly based largely on the platypus. Pringles are the most fun you can have in a crisp.
And just like the platypus, Pringles defy evolution.
Yes, but you can't have a Pringle without a tube. So here come the tubes. Lock up your daughters.
They call this machine the Tubinator.
Yes, and the Tubinator is inevitable.
Now the thing about the Tubinator is as extreme as the Terminator.
Yes, you saw them labels getting put on diagonally, and yet here they are, vertically.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that. It was magic, I believe.
They went into this tiny little green box sideways, and they came out standing up. I can't even begin to imagine what happens inside that box.
This is where they add the silver lining to make them fresh.
Because every tube has a silver lining.
Oh! Not to mention it gives it that popping sound when you open the lid.
Yes, because as they say, once you open Pringles, you can't stop eating them.
Yes, and I've had this in my experience. I cannot eat one Pringle without eating the entire tube.
Yes, that's because they add drugs to the recipe, but we'll come to that later. For now, here's a glass of water. And some sugar. They put it on a knife and then tip it off.
Now here the sugar and it's going into a vat.
They add sawdust to the water and sugar to create a mushy paste.
The mushy paste goes down the tubes, down the rollers, and it gets flattened out with water to make a nice sheet of pastry.
And the pastry is then crisped by this spinning crisper. It chops crisps all day long.
It's beautiful.
The non-crisped pastry is tugged away, leaving nothing but crisp.
And of course this bit, they just put that in the bin, they don't reuse it. It can't be bothered.
No, it is scrunched up, mushed into a ball, and thrown in the bin like a basketball style.
And this bit, I believe they're going to get their shape like a platypus.
Yes, here's the platypus template. You can see how it fits in there. Here's 6 of them.
Now here's the machine spinning, making more.
Thing about Pringles is you need hundreds of them. Every single day, day after day. Endless, relentless. Oh my god.
And this is beautiful. Look, they're putting them in stacks, and then the man, he has to fix them because the machine isn't quite perfect. They need to pay someone to fix the machine's job. It's terrible.
Yes, and their job description is Pringle patter, because that's all they do all day. Pat the Pringles.
And sometimes when they're damaged, he just eats it. You know.
Yes, it's a perk of the job.
They don't actually give you any dinner break because you eat the Pringles.
Exactly. He gets home from work and Clive, his best friend, says, "What'd you do at work today?" And he says, "Oh, you know, Paddy Pringles."
And sometimes I might even bring him home a bag of Pringles.
Pringles don't come in bags.
You know, he had a little bag and he put all the rejects in
They
the
would
bag.
they would have all got scrunched. That's ridiculous.
In the bag.
It just wouldn't happen. just... It just wouldn't happen. Oh.